what's up everybody? It's Mike
and Amy,
and we are Visual Samurai Slink. And today we want to talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a decentralized cryptocurrency, a digital asset. What decentralized basically means is, say you have a bank, right? And they have all this money in a vault in one place, in a one central place, a honeypot. Anybody could come through, anyone smart enough, right, can come through and sweep up all that money in one swoop, and everybody would go crazy, like, oh my god, my money's missing. Yeah, because it's centralized, it's in one place, right?
Yeah.
But Bitcoin is decentralized, which means it's on every single person's computer in the world. Yes, one person can get hacked, but not every single person.
It's to the point where not everyone will lose all their Bitcoin. Like, it's just that person that got hacked will lose their Bitcoin.
Right, if you're
not being careful.
If you're not careful. So there's 5 things that we want to talk about today, okay? First, we'll talk about divisibility. We'll also talk about scarcity. We want to talk about scalability. We want to talk about its global aspect. And we want to talk about the peer-to-peer aspect, okay? So we'll start off with divisibility. There's a misconception out there that you have to buy a whole Bitcoin to participate.
No.
And it's just not true. Bitcoin is divisible by 8 decimal places, right? And the smallest decimal place is called a Satoshi, which at the moment is worth less than a penny. And you can buy as much as you want with as little as you want, right? You can buy $5 worth, $10 worth.
And it will grow.
And it will grow.
As long as Bitcoin keeps going up.
Second, we want to talk about is scarcity. It's another key aspect that makes Bitcoin so valuable, because there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin ever mined or created. And at the moment, there are, how many Bitcoin at the moment?
There are 16.5 million Bitcoin in circulation as we speak.
Alright.
But can you please specify this mining? Because to me, mining sounds like something you do physically, and
with
mining
shovels
gold
and barrels.
Yeah, or like the UTEP miners.
Hey, shout out to the UTEP miners.
Send me your location.
El Paso.
So what mining is, right? You have these very smart and powerful computers all over the world. Basically, they're all competing to solve a very difficult math problem. Once you solve this math problem, you get rewarded in what's called a block. The block is a Bitcoin. And this happens every 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes. Just to get slightly technical, when the white paper was written, and Satoshi put it in the code, every 10 minutes there will be 50 Bitcoin that will be distributed and be rewarded to the miners. And this halves every 4 years. When Bitcoin was first created, there were 50 Bitcoin that were mined every 10 minutes. 4 years later, there were 25 Bitcoin mined every 10 minutes. And at the moment, we're in the third halving. So there are 12.5 Bitcoin mined every 10 minutes. It is 24/7, and it has not had any downtime in the last 9 years, and it is a very, very beautiful thing.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Wait, what is white paper?
The white paper is the code. It's the code that Satoshi Nakamoto wrote, and
for everyone to see.
For everyone to see.
So this white paper is available to everyone.
For anybody.
Anyone can see this.
Yeah, you
white
can
paper.
Literally Google it right now. Google Satoshi white paper, and Satoshi Nakamoto. We'll put it right here. Satoshi Nakamoto.
We should make a rap song about that.
I know, right? But yeah, Google it. Satoshi Nakamoto white paper. Boom, boom, boom.
And I'll tell you everything you need to know into detail about Bitcoin.
Into freaking detail. Next thing we want to talk about is the peer-to-peer aspect of Bitcoin. Can you quite explain what peer-to-peer may be?
Yes. Okay. Peer-to-peer is basically like, let's say I have 1 Bitcoin and I want to give Michael half of my Bitcoin because he's so awesome. So he has his Bitcoin wallet and I have my Bitcoin wallet. So I'm like, hey Michael, I'm going to send you half of my Bitcoin. So I'm going to send you 0.5 Bitcoin into your wallet right now. Boom. I send it and he gets it. That's peer-to-peer. Because there's no one can see this transaction, no one can interfere this transaction. It's instant. I know that I sent him the Bitcoin and he knows that he's going to get the Bitcoin and he receives it.
And there's no one in the middle.
There's no middleman that's gonna tell you or see that, oh hey, where is this Bitcoin going? Who is Michael such and such. Like, no one knows that you're sending this transaction except for you and the person who is receiving it.
Wallet to wallet. Another cool thing, like if you guys did not know, our whole monetary economic infrastructure is absolutely debt-based. The whole entire thing. For example, if you have credit cards or even debit cards, say you purchase something online, it says pending. I'm sure we've all seen that.
Or processing.
Pending or processing. I'm sure we've all seen that. And if you did not know, on the other side, right, the person that you gave that money to, on their side, they already have it. So they're able to spend that money again. So say they did the same thing that you did, right? They spent that money and sent it to somebody, but it's still processing on their side. And that person that they sent it to is able to spend that money. So it's all debt-based.
It's just ongoing forever.
Ongoing.
If you didn't quite get that, let's just say I have a business and Michael purchased something from my business and he uses debit or credit card and it says pending, but these $300 that he spent on my business, I already have it. Even though it says it's pending on his side, I already have it. And I'm like, oh, I have $300 extra. I'm gonna go and use it for something else, to buy something else for another business. And that business already has that $300, even though it's pending on my side. So it's just a chain that
building
it's
up
just
IOUs.
Yes, it's an IOU that's being IOU forever. It's like never ending.
Fake money is monopoly money.
Pretty much.
Legit, like Bitcoin is real money. Bitcoin is also global. You can literally transfer any amount of money, like any amount of money, from one side of the world to the other, pretty much instantly.
Also, you don't have to exchange when you go to a new country.
Right.
You don't have to go to the bank and exchange and then pay extra for exchanging your money for getting to that one country. Like you go to the next country, use Bitcoin freely, and you avoid the middleman, which is a bank, having to go. Like what?
So it doesn't matter if it's $1. It doesn't matter if it's $1 billion. You can send a huge amount of money or a small amount of money anywhere in the world. It's so freaking awesome.
Let's say I want to go to Africa tomorrow and I have Bitcoin money to spend. I don't have to go to the exchange in Africa and exchange my US dollars to the currency in Africa and then get charged for exchanging my money into their currency. With Bitcoin, you don't have to worry about that. You just go to the next country and
this guy right here, the BitPay Visa card, or there's plenty more you can use, and you just load your Bitcoin onto them, and you can literally go to any country you want.
As long as they accept Visa.
As long as they accept Visa, you can swipe it.
Which majority of the countries do.
You know?
It just avoids people like us to stop getting, charged for our money for exchanging it to use it in their country. You know, it's just
it avoids so much friction. It's seamless. I have a good friend in Nigeria, and I send him Bitcoin just to send somebody Bitcoin on the other side of the world, and he'll get it
all the way from Hawaii.
All the way from Hawaii
to Africa.
And he'll get it freaking almost instantly. And it's like so cool just to know that, right? Because if I went through Western Union, it would have took days. They would have charged me freaking who knows how much.
Like a 10%. Yeah, it's like
whatever.
You couldn't send $1 million even if you wanted to right away, because it would be like, well, we have to send $500 first, and then the next $500 in 3 days, and so on.
And then they're gonna come after you. Where is this $1 million coming from?
Right.
Who are you? Like, same with gold. Gold is great too. I'm sure it has use cases, but there's no way you're getting through an airport check with a bag full of gold,
Hell
right? No way. Before
that'd
they
be
stop
so
you,
heavy.
Like, oh, okay.
And then they question you, like, where did you get this gold, and why do you have so much gold, and blah 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 blah.
You know, but with Bitcoin, they can't even see it. It's in your pocket, or in your wallet.
You know, who's for them to question us?
For them to question.
Where and what do we get it? Like,
it's
we don't question them where they fucking got our debt from and why our debt is still going up. And
absolutely.
It's bad because when we question them, we can't tell you that. But when they want to question us about something really great that we're doing, it's just like, well, you can't do that, or you have to pay us because it's just you can't have all that.
So last thing we want to talk about is scalability. Okay. If you're new to Bitcoin, you probably don't know about the discussion that's been going on for the last few years. But basically, Bitcoin has almost hit capacity. And what this means is transactions are actually slowing down because there's so many people getting involved in Bitcoin and wanting to use it. Which is great. It's a great thing, right? But we just need to scale up to meet those
the requirements,
those transactions, But But it's so awesome. Just recently, segregated witness was passed, right? And basically what segregated witness is a software update to Bitcoin that will allow things like the Lightning Network to implement on the Bitcoin network. And this will allow for speedy transactions, and everybody can just...
So our friend from Nigeria can get, instead of 10 seconds, it's going to be 5 seconds.
Not even 5 seconds.
Or
like
3
literally,
seconds. Whatever,
like
a millisecond.
And he'll get it.
So the peer-to-peer is just faster.
And we can spread Bitcoin all across the world. So yeah, we appreciate you guys watching this. Please like and subscribe. We know there's going to be like a lot of technical people out there that see this video and know that we made mistakes and stuff, but we want you guys to know that we're here to embrace any comments that you have so we can gain more knowledge and get better. So please,
and then provide better videos for you guys.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
And better knowledge, of course.
Definitely. So drop some comments below, like if we made any mistakes or anything, or even if you guys need more questions and we have like the knowledge to answer your questions. That'd be freaking awesome. Let us know. Let us know what other kind of videos you guys want to see, whatever.
Yes, please.
Find us on steamit.com. Find us Facebook, Instagram.
Yep.
All right, guys. Take care.
There's your samurai out.